Hey folks, my name is Pravus and welcome to more Rebel Inc. Escalation Custom Scenarios. It's been a while since I played some Rebel Inc. and I kind of miss it, so we'll give it a go today. Now we're going to play it with Operation Kingslayer. This is a scenario created by Lodimes. I don't know how you want to pronounce it, but I believe this is one of the scenarios that was spotlighted by the developer in, I think it was April. I should have done more research, but I believe that is all correct from memory. A recognized country outrun and possessed by an ultimate kingpin cartel organization which has excellent network or affiliates, drug distributions, chaos, and rampant corruption in South America. Good lord, what a sentence structure. Civilians, farmers, and their families endure threats from the cartel to ensure their main profit source, poppies. I assume you mean poppies, because poppies sounds a little bit sillier. Secured in the best quality to maintain their production standards. Looks like we are setting up a special coalition forces group to recover the national authorities, cut the distribution, and repel the cartel influences. Hooray! Let's begin. We are playing with a general. Oh, goody. And I'll play on Brutal. Why not? It's probably fine, right? I won't do Mega Brutal for almost any custom scenario. You just never know the balance, but Brutal can be kind of tough. Your forces have arrived in the located region, and we can establish Operation Kingslayer. The region's been under chaos. We must stabilize it. Yes, where do we want to place down an HQ? Probably close to the embassy. A good location like over here is not bad. I think that's what I'll choose. It's a standard. Good God! Hold on. There's a lot of stuff on this map, and it's all fully explored. So wait a minute. We got minefields all over the place in the mountains. There's 2 strongholds. Oh, God. There's 2 arms caches in the back over here, too, and a rogue outpost for blocking the peace process. There's all the poppies. We're going to have to destroy those, like, immediately. And there's also a smuggling post, which is boosting corruption, plus we have the arms cache. All of this is terrible, and we need to deal with it immediately. Holy crud. All right. Anything special in civilian? No. Anything under special under government? Well, we do start off with the regional census, which I do appreciate. Thank you. And we can actually go for our soldiers. We need to do this immediately. I will go ahead and accept that. I just need to get rid of things at the corruption outposts right away. We may want to consider going for the garrisons, too. We'll hold off on that for a second. So, what do we want here? Do we want the counter-narcotics, destroy the poppy fields? Yes, I do want this. It prevents poppies from appearing in stabilized zones. We don't need it right now, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get basic education and stuff. We do want to get probably some anti-corruption to start burning things down, plus some PR and media office. That's not a bad start. All things considered, I can work with this. So let's get down here immediately. There's no ambush, and I need to get rid of some of that corruption. You might think that it'd be better. Why am I in the negative for my money? I don't know what happened there. That's weird. You might think that it'd be better to actually go ahead and get rid of this before I just spent all my money, but that's several precious days being wasted. I have to just accept that there's going to be some corruption. Let's just go ahead and get rid of all this. I'm getting the national soldiers partly because I know I have a little bit of time, and I feel like it's just worth getting. I only just noticed how many freaking modifiers are here in the top. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. We have Underboss and Birkins. Oh God, they split. No, I hate this one. It's like one of my least favorites. All right. Supplied manpower, the stronger regions, the stronger they are. There's gonna be peer pressure. There's gonna be desperate locals. This is a little bit too many. I don't want to spend 10 minutes reading through all of these, but it looks like we start with some extra money. We're gonna have stronger soldiers. Soldiers can support across rivers, destroy things in order to get the peace process going, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's a lot here. Holy crud. I'm gonna just give a little bit of advice, unsolicited advice, but this might be a bit too much to go for. It's okay to have like 5 or 6 really targeted things instead of just having like, a slew of modifiers. Quality and intentionality over quantity. That is my personal opinion. All right, now that we're getting rid of that corruption, I can afford to actually buy some stuff. We go for the outreach office, but do we know what people want? They want policing. Really? Oh boy, okay, well, if that's the case, I mean, we could go for the outreach office now and then go for things like universal justice so I can get the local police recruitment, and I can go into the negative. Oh, that's why I was negative. All right, one of the many modifiers I didn't read, I believe, is one that lets me literally go into debt. That's a fun one. Or maybe I chose an advice. I don't actually remember. Maybe I messed that up. Whatever, it's fine. The point is, we're going to be meeting the needs for some policing, and I'm going to have decent support for it, and it was totally worth going into debt. No problem at all. What else do we want to get? Do we want to go ahead and get some more soldiers? Answer yes. I'll go further into debt for this one. It's totally worth it. Why? Because I need to get some additional poppy burners immediately. Now, burning poppies does tend to make locals upset because you're kind of destroying their livelihood. I'm okay with this. You should have chosen a better livelihood that doesn't involve horrible drugs. Let's start dismantling some of these mines so it'll be easier to move around when the time comes. Y'all know that's going to be a thing, so we'll go, let's say, over there, move you over here. This should be fine. Okay. I do want to get some better roads. Hold on, what do we have here? This is different. Hire experts, so we can get the development team. That's not typical for the general whatsoever. Unofficial procurement. When we roll out initiatives that haven't been funded, we get corruption instead of costing money. Yeah, but that should be locked behind hiring the experts, right? I'm pretty sure that's usually how it works. Let's go ahead and start getting some basic roads up and running because I do think that mobility is going to be important. I have a very good reason to believe that the enemy will spawn almost entirely over here. But there is a tunnel, and I don't actually see where that is popping up, which worries me. Okay. I just noticed we also have some oil derricks going on this map. This scenario is trying to do literally everything, isn't it? Certainly feels that way. Yep, feels that way entirely. All right, so corruption's doing great. I don't think I'm worried about that anymore. But I am going to go for the highways and then probably come back for things like local police expansion. Unless, well, yeah, no, people just want roads and stuff and then jobs. Like, who wants a job? Come on. I mean, I've read enough Reddit to understand, like, the anti-work movement and stuff like that. Y'all don't want jobs. That's how you get put under the thumb of our corporate overlords. I'm being facetious. But regardless. All right, so we found a camp. It's right there. So we could try to destroy it, and I think that we probably should try. Let's get in here. There shouldn't really be much defending except for an ambush, and now I have enough reinforcements we can destroy the camp, get rid of, hopefully, a stronghold before anything spawns, and work on this. Also, do we just need to take these 2 points and we win? Because that's what this works, right? Secure all these points and win. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Hold on, I'm just gonna try something stupid. We can go into debt, so I don't even care. New wrestling league. No. I could do that, but like I don't think it matters because I think if we just take these points, we straight out win the game. So hold on, they just spawn here. That's fine, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and combat them where they are over there, over here, over here. We're about to get this camp. We are trying desperately to reinforce. We are not doing a phenomenal job, it turns out. They are struggling quite a lot. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. We'll go ahead and get some very heavy airstrikes. See if we can bomb them into submission. We destroyed the camp anyway. There we go. Come on, get those reinforcements in there. And I think we're just going to win the freaking scenario as is. I think. Hold on. I do have a small problem with some guys who ran through here because, of course, they're splitting off, and I completely forgot that was going to be a thing. That's fine, that's fine. Get the garrisons. Yes, I'm going into debt. I don't even care. We'll place a garrison right here, which guarantees that I should be able to reinforce this super duper quick. And that should be enough. I think I just won the scenario. Right. That was a little easy, wasn't it? Yes, I think that maybe the balance of this was not fully thought through. I could have done this even sooner if I had been paying more attention, but I wasn't. Okay, that was too easy, and I think that maybe, just maybe, the author of the scenario wants to rethink a little bit of how this works. So tell you what, because that was a really, really short attempt at the scenario, and yeah, no, I'm not even gonna rate it. I don't think it deserves a thumbs down, but I don't think it deserves a thumbs up either right now. Let's pop back into this, and I'm gonna try that again on Mega Brutal. All right, I'm just gonna try it on Mega Brutal. We've already figured out the seam. I think it's gonna be stupid easy. I just want to see how this is gonna work. Worst come to worst, you can take this as kind of like a lesson, I suppose, in how these scenarios probably need to be very carefully designed. Boop, boop, bada, bada, boop. I've got 5 soldiers. I'm only $22 into debt. I forgot how slowly these are going to train because I'm hiring too many at a time. Whoops, it doesn't even matter. Let's just go ahead and bump forward at speed 3, and we'll wait for a brief moment. Actually, it's literally faster just to restart and do that a little differently and get rid of the minefields, I just realized. I was going to say it doesn't matter, but it actually does. Getting rid of the minefields is a helpful thing. Hold on. 1, 2, there we go. Clear out mines, and by the time that we've trained up all 5, we'll also have cleared out the mines, which just makes this faster. And we'll also go heavily into debt in order to get myself some heavy ordnance. And then we'll run in here and trigger ourselves a little bit of an ambush and go boom. I don't think this tunnel, I mean, they just go between each other right here. Like, is this really that impactful? You want to mess with the player, you freaking give them a tunnel that goes like on the opposite side of the map so it's impossible to get around. That's how you screw with the player. Anyway, mines are going down. We are going to stay more or less where I am for a moment. I'll get things like a national soldier just so I can unlock the garrisons as soon as something spawns to guarantee something pops up over here. We are currently burning down that camp. It's already been blummed, and these guys are trying to get in here. Come on. All right, hang on. That's where we just go ahead and pull this out and we get ourselves the combat reinforcements so it's a little bit more effective. Give me that garrison right there. That's a perfect spot. $3, that's a steal. Take care of that. Then we go ahead and start moving you over here. And in theory, we've got enough reinforcements that they can't go anywhere. And that's pretty much going to be the end of this scenario too, ain't it? Yes, it is. I mean, like, yeah, they're spawning all over here, and this actually would be a problem on Mega Brutal under other circumstances. But like right now, am I worried about it? Frick no, I'm not worried about it. I just need to clear out this camp a little bit faster, by the way. That'll make it easier. And as soon as we pop in here and we get this fight finished, which should be happening in just a moment... Got him, which means we're about to control the zone, which means everything's about to go green. All these guys who are running rampant are about to just basically commit seppuku. And happy people from all of us to you. And the poppies are actually going to stay in position because we're not going to burn their livelihoods here. We've decided that maybe there's something we actually can do with those. I don't know, maybe make some Coca-Cola or something. That stuff actually had Coke in it. Did you not know that? Anyway, there we go. All right, so Mega Brutal. Yeah, I think that just sort of proves my point. So while I actually think this could be a cool scenario from a thematic perspective, just from what we saw, I think it's trying to do a little bit too much, and in the process kind of lost the plot a little bit, and just made itself really, really easy to beat. Like, just focus on one pressure point and the game's over. I'm not trying to sound like some arrogant self-appointed guru, okay? I've just played a lot of these things for practically a living, and I think that's an easy trap for people to fall into. They get too excited about some of the stuff that they're working on, and they add on all these cool features, and they think they've done a lot simply by virtue of creating a ton of stuff, and then they realize, oh, wait. I may have overlooked kind of the most important thing, which is I left my king exposed and the player just went for checkmate in 3 moves. Oh, whoops. So, lessons learned. Otherwise, though, I think it could be a good scenario. It just needs to get kind of overhauled and streamlined a little bit. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.